Alright, hello guys. This is the tutorial for Hard to Love by 1OK Rock. I've never done this before, but I'm just gonna try just teaching how to play. The first thing that's most important is the pattern that you play. If you learn how to play this pattern, which goes like this, so you use the first string, you skip a string, then you put your index finger on the third string and your middle finger on the fourth string, and I'll do it really slowly. If you can play this, you can pretty much play the whole song. So before starting this out, even without using your left hand to actually hold down the notes, I recommend it's gonna sound bad, but just practicing that motion, because that's the whole song pretty much. But yeah, after that, all you really have to learn are different types of tabs, and really quickly to refresh, each one of these are called frets. I'm going to be using them to kind of tell you where to place your finger. So for example, your first finger that you're going to use is your index finger. You put your index finger on the third fret, so the first dot, and the third string. So not this one, but this string is where your index finger goes. So and it's played with your right hand index finger as well. And then your other hand, or your other finger, for this first chord is your pinky. Use your pinky and you go onto the 6th fret, so one without a circle, and you put it on the 4th string. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your pinky finger there. It's kind of a stretch, but this is how it goes. And then you don't do anything on your thumb, but you do play this string first, and you do the hand pattern. The E string, the lowest E string, is actually tuned down to C sharp. To C sharp. So it's usually this is the sound it makes. If you can use your ear to tune it down to here, it should sound like this. I could go from G to C really quick. Or it's from E, sorry. So this is E. This is how it would be regularly tuned. And then you have to tune it down to C sharp, which is right here. So yeah. So the first part of the song is just putting everything together. Okay, and then the next part is kind of simple. It's better if you use a capo because it sounds better. You don't. Some of your fingers get in the way on this part, but going from here, you use your middle finger, and you've got your index finger on one of the dots, so the 3rd fret and the 6th fret. You place your middle finger on the other dotted, or the 5th fret, on the C sharp string right now, or the 1st string. So put your index finger there. You play it and then you use your index finger and you place it on the 3rd, and you do this kind of like. Sorry, it was the 4th fret. Your index finger still goes. So you keep your middle finger on the 4th fret, and then you use your index finger, ring finger, and then back to your index finger. So you press this, and then you hold down on the 4th fret. So then you switch to your ring finger, then you go back to your index finger all the way to the 3rd fret, which is kind of a stretch. But instead of playing the 2nd string, you play the 3rd string, and then you just scroll over. Whoops. So it goes. and then try to keep your middle finger down as hard as you can and a little bit up so it doesn't kind of get in the way of the second string. So one more time. So that's pretty much the first two parts. I'll put it together. It's the first tab that we learned. And then you switch to middle finger, 5th fret. And then back to the original. So switching is, do it one more time. So switching is the hardest part, but once you get it down, it becomes muscle memory pretty much. So I'll play it one more time and then we'll go into the next part. Whoops. This is the whole first part, and then back to it. Whoops. And then back one more time. And this is where it gets a little tricky. The best thing to do is you're holding down your middle finger and your index finger are the ones that are holding strings down. Instantly put down your ring finger on the top string and drag it all the way down. Hold on, to the I have to count, to the 9th fret, 1st string. So it should sound like this. And then okay, so and then use your ring finger on the 1st string, you skip a string, use your middle finger on the 8th fret, 3rd string, and then you don't skip a string, the next string after that, so you use the 3 strings, and you place your index finger, this is going to be another stretch on the 6th fret, I think that's what it is. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 6th fret. So it's kind of a stretch, but I'll do it quick. So it goes. Then instantly put on your middle finger and just drag it to the 9th, and then you keep this hand motion, but you just drag it down to the 5th fret. You just drag the whole thing down, and instead of doing the split where you split right here, you don't put any fingers here, your index finger is on the, I think it's the 5th, I forgot, it's 1, 2, 3, it's the 6th. When you drag it down to the 5th, fret with your ring finger, your middle finger doesn't have to go all the way over here, it stays all together, and you do middle finger, 5th fret, skip a string, or not middle finger, sorry, ring finger, middle finger, 4th fret, 3rd string, and then index finger, 3rd fret, 4th string, and then so it looks like this. And then after this, it's pretty fun. You don't, this time around, so here, I'll play it one time. So it goes, I'll play it kind of quick. So. And then back down. And then here, you don't use anything except for your index finger and your middle finger. So you play this string and you do the same hand motion from the second tabs that we learned, and it goes, and then back to, and then just, so that's it. That's all of this, all of the tabs that you need to know. So it goes together like this. First tab that we learned,